When everything you pursue in your heart is for loving and gaining God, you've turned your heart to Him. You don't think of the future of what's ahead. There's nothing else in your heart but God and His words. To turn one's heart to God is the way to love God and know His disposition. To reach out to God with all your heart, turn your heart entirely to Him. This is the first step of loving God, the first step of loving God. Eat and drink His words, praying daily, consider God's will and church work. Love Him and please His heart, and your heart will belong to Him. When someone gives their true heart to God, their experience of life begins. Their disposition starts to change. Their love and knowledge of God will grow. To reach out to God with all your heart, turn your heart entirely to Him. This is the first step of loving God, the first step of loving God. Turning one's heart to God is a requirement for loving and understanding Him, for getting on to the right track. It's what you ought to do, but it does not indicate true love for God or completion of your duty to love God. Turning your heart to God is the first thing to do, and the only way to truly love Him. To reach out to God with all your heart, turn your heart entirely to Him. This is the first step of loving God, the first step of loving God. People who love God are those who seek life. They pursue truth and truly want God. They're enlightened, moved by the Spirit. They can be guided by God. To reach out to God with all your heart, turn your heart entirely to Him. This is the first step of love.